Say hi.
Hi everyone.
I've been trying to get this girl to make content with me for the longest time, but she is one busy professional and a hustler.
Really?
Yeah, but I think today I'm going to hijack you. We have to be there in this 10 minutes, surely.
I know,
She's
right? So
from
we are going to
grade
be there.
three. She's an agent. So jobs,
Yeah.
schools,
School,
what else? Scholarships.
scholarship.
She's the plug.
Yeah, and we can help you. If you're looking for husbands and wives.
Ah, you yourself do have. Shut up. I need one. I'm sick of my sister. I'm suffering. She's giving come. I looked up and I think that when she see you on YouTube is bad. She's dashing me this one. Did he cute? Girls are desperate in these streets. It's not easy. But anyways, it's graduation. You're single and searching also? It's not easy. Our friend is graduating today,
Yes,
so
your
we're
phone.
here to support him.
Yeah. You thought you were wasting money.
I don't know. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. Like, comment, subscribe, and honestly, I don't know. We are doing really random stuff today. Yeah. Hey, move back. Move back. I want to take pictures. Hey, Kingsley! You're mad though. This guy is mad.
If I'm not shot, you won't shot.
No, this is everything, baby. Wait, make up my black shades.
A video.
Oh, I couldn't fly.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Noella here as always, and today is a Friday, it's a graduation Friday, so a lot of universities are graduating in Kaunas, and I finally got hold of this beauty here. She's been running away from me seriously since 2021, I think.
2021 year.
Yeah, we've been planning like we want to make content, whatnot, but she's a very busy woman and very slippery. But today I got and I'm like, I don't care, let's go. So we are here with a lot of information. First of all, she has a channel. I think I should let you introduce yourself.
Alright guys, this is Great Faith. For those of you that don't know me, they call me Great Faith. I am a Nigerian currently living in Lithuania with this princess. By the way, I called her queen and she was like, no, don't call me queen, call me princess. I love the soft life.
Queens have responsibility. Princesses, you know.
She does not want a lot of responsibilities. So guys, it's your girl Great Faith. Okay, and I do a lot of stuff in Lithuania. One of them is I run an agency, right? Yes. I help people. Yeah, I help you too for job. I help you for studies. I help you like depending on what you need. Like if you need like house issue, like rental, I connect you to someone that can assist you. I also help to match make. Like I gave my husband today. All right, guys. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so happy that I'm here today because I should have been here like since.
Hey, you've tried though.
I'm so sorry. You have to forgive me.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. If I broke your heart, please. Okay, guys.
Anyway, without further ado, let's start.
Absolutely.
Well, let me say it this way. We all know Lithuania is not a good study option at the moment. Like there is so much. Actually, even the schools are discontent with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Immigration.
All right.
There is a lot of. They are not happy because international students bring in a lot of money to the economy.
That's right.
Not just in school, but in rentals, in shopping. International students have money. They are renting. They are buying stuff. They are traveling. So it's a huge part of the economy. But now that they are really working in reducing it, it has affected.
Yeah, that's right.
So as an agent, where are you suggesting to people who want to move abroad, who are in a budget?
Okay, So the thing is that, guys, I have to be very, very realistic with you all because, like I tell my people, and you guys are my people right now, because she's here, she's a babe, right? She's my girl, the princess, yeah. So I really want you guys to pay attention to this video so you know what to do at a time. So, like she rightly said, a lot of things are happening right now when it comes to coming to Lithuania. It's not easy when it comes to studies. It's extremely difficult if you're not rich, like if you don't have like a huge budget,
A lot of time.
yeah, and a lot of time. Talking about huge budget, we should be looking about like $6,000 thereabout, because you're going to include your flight, your logistics. If you're going to another country, is a lot of stuff. Coupled with the dual legalization of the police character, you have to do one in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country and another one in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Lithuania. So guys, it's a lot of money. So let's make our life simple. Let's keep it real, like
Thank you.
simple and straight to the point. So there are countries like you have to look into, like Latvia. Latvia is not very, very expensive. I know somebody will say that, oh, it's not Central Europe, oh, blah blah blah. It's still part of Schengen, guys. Like I always say, and I always tell my audience, if where you're coming from, or where you're going to rather, is better than where you're coming from, you go for it.
At least start there.
You know,
It might not be the final destination, but start
exactly,
somewhere.
start from somewhere, because it's not going to make sense if you don't have like this buoyant budget and you're going for a country that is going to, you're going to be stranded at the end of the day. You're not going to finish where you're starting. So I'm going to be recommending Latvia, and at the same time I'm going to be recommending Poland. But for the Poland, I'm going to be excluding Nigerians from this Poland. The reason is because we are having a huge appointment issues. So for Nigerians, Poland is a no-go area, because you can get stuck with appointment in Poland for like, let's say 1 year.
You're kidding.
Yes.
To get for visa?
To submit for visa.
Huh?
1 year. And also I'm going to be recommending Czech Republic. Czech Republic is super cheap. You can get as low as 500, 1,000 tuition fees. So why not go for that? And apart from that, guys, Italy, I don't know if you guys have heard about Italy. The tuition is as cheap as 156 euros per year. Did you hear me? 156 for masters per year. For bachelors, you can get 300, 600, 1,200, 1,500 per year. But the only challenge is the proof of fund. The proof of fund has to be to the duration of your studies. For instance, if you're doing masters for the period of 2 years, you have to have a proof of fund for that time duration. The same is applicable for bachelor. So I'm going to be recommending Italy as well. It's another cheaper route for study. So I've already talked about Poland. I've talked about
So for
Czech
Italy,
Republic.
sorry, you need to have the block account.
No, it's not a block account, but like you need to multiply. For instance, let's say if per year, or let's say per year, or per semester, you're spending like let's say 600 euros.
Okay.
You're going to multiply it, like if you're doing like 4 years course.
Where?
Yeah, to be able to provide that. So you can add like, let's say, extra $1,000 or 1,000 euros to that multiplication, because you know the job thing is not very, very versatile in Italy. So they want to make sure that you have a sustenance during the period of study. But guys, not to worry, because this is still the Schengen zone. You can decide to be in Italy, and during summer you can go to work elsewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Then for those of you that are super duper rich, I'm also going to be recommending Germany. Germany is mainly free education, but you have to have a block account about like 12,000 euros. So
Same to Austria, I believe.
yeah, Austria, Germany, and Austria, Belgium is a very good country. The wages are super high in Belgium. So if you have money, you can like, but the tuition fee should be like, for Belgium should be like, you should budget like 3,500 euros upwards. You can go with that one. Not to forget, guys, Estonia is another recommendation I'm going to be giving. But for Estonia, something is mandatory. Estonia is a country that is very, very friendly when it comes to family. Okay, so for those of you that have kids, or you want a place for you and your children, it's good. And most of the schools for children are free. Okay, for in Estonia. But language, English proficiency like TOEFL, IELTS is mandatory in Estonia. So it depends. And to burst your bubble, Estonia have a vocational school for logistics that is 100% free. They are paying you monthly. They are going to pay your accommodation, and they are also going to teach you for free. And after, while you're there, there's also going to be providing for with the residents. So I think these are like places or countries that we or your people or our people, they should look into, because it's really going to be helpful and also economical when it comes to the market, I would say.
Wow, thank you so much. That is so informational.
Yeah.
As we said, ultimately sometimes we have a destination in place, but if you can just start anyway, is that it?
I can take it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of us want to move to other places, but we have to realize that sometimes it's better to start somewhere and then to go for wherever you want to go.
Yeah,
Just
that's
start.
right.
Just start, and rather than wasting a lot of time in indecision and what's not. It's always best to just start somewhere and then take it from there. Okay, now for when it comes to again the agency, she actually has some scholarships. The one she has right now are expiring in 2 weeks, so we're not going to discuss that obviously because you need a lot of documentation.
Yeah.
But go subscribe to her channel, and then you can wait when she's publishing those scholarships for you guys. And now,
yeah, just to chip in a bit for the scholarships, we have scholarships that are going to be ending of this what's it called, at the end of this month. But another thing to take into consideration is that if you want the scholarships, especially for China, because China is providing like 100% scholarship, they're going to be paying you monthly. They're also going to be giving you free accommodation and also zero tuition. That means if you're studying for the period of 4 years, you are paying nothing. But there are terms and conditions for this. What are the terms and conditions? You must not fail, okay? You must pass a cut-off point. Yeah. You must not fail. And secondly, you must attend all classes. You must you must not be your bed and be getting scholarship. Like, it's not gonna work. So those are the terms and conditions. But the good news here is that in case you don't meet up now, don't worry. We are starting again by September. So we are going to be prepping you by September. So we are going to publish that for everyone to know and for them to take advantage of it.
go and subscribe to our channel. What else are you waiting for?
Yes, either subscribe or you just come to her, anyone.
Okay, now let us talk about jobs. We always say in Lithuania or maybe this size they have like a manpower issue.
Yes.
Because people don't know this well. Apart from population being low, a lot of Lithuanians prefer to go abroad where they can earn more money.
Right.
So they have left a huge gap, which people from third world countries can come, even from South Europe like Hungary. Ukrainians used to come, but again with war, a lot of them are staying back home. So there is a huge labor gap, and tell us more about that and how to go about it basically.
All right, guys, like she rightly mentioned, everything she said there is absolutely correct. The reason is because we are in this country together. We see a lot of these loopholes and we see a lot of this in demand that Lithuania is being faced with at the moment. When it comes to jobs, there are a lot of jobs. Let me be specific about it. We are mainly concentrating on the unskilled jobs. Okay, guys, we are talking about the blue collar jobs. Like, for example, kitchen assistant, bartender, all of that, construction workers, forklifters. If you have experience in any of those, we are assisting people with it. Welders, meat cutters, fruit. No, they don't have. I haven't seen anything like fruit picker yet. But a lot of this sector, this service sector, agricultural, farming stuffs, they need people. The reason is because, like she said, Lithuanians don't like doing this kind of jobs. Like, they don't like doing this kind of jobs because most of the times I'm like asking them there are so much vacancies and they're like, oh no, we don't want to work here, we don't want to do this, we don't want to do that. So for that reason, these vacancies are here because every year the government of Lithuania produces what they call the quotas. That quota shows like the segment in which they need people. So in this area, there are no people right now. People are coming in, but it's still not enough. The quota for the year hasn't been filled up. that means they still need more people. But now, if you're coming from the third world countries, it's little bit difficult because of the dual legalization of the police character. This is not just applicable to people that are coming for bachelors or masters or whatever. It's applicable to job.
As long as you want the card,
Yeah.
you have to bring police card.
You have to bring the police character from your country, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the same thing here in Lithuania. But the good news here is that at least you guys have me today on your on her channel. Thanks to her, yes, we appreciate you, the princess. So we are also assisting with the dual legalization because even themselves, being the companies that we are working with, they really want to assist the third world nationals to make sure that they come here and also they get the job and they fill up the spaces. So we are assisting with that. So should in case you have experience in any of those ones, even to work in food factories, all those things, that they are production companies, all those jobs are available. You can reach out so we can see how we can be able to assist you. But for those of you that don't have experience, it depends on the kind of job you're coming for. When you get to me and I will check your profile, if it is something you cannot do, I can recommend something else for you, then we can be able to talk about it. So talking about the wages is about like from 1,000 euros upwards. So it should be like between 924 euros to 1,200. That is the wages.
After tax?
After tax, yes.
Okay.
After tax, yes. And companies that are providing accommodation, they are not giving you that high of a salary. But the ones that are not providing accommodation, like you have to fend for yourself for the accommodation,
Yeah.
they are giving you like from 1 to right, because you know, yeah, you can be able to do your thing. And
But accommodation is getting expensive, so
Oh my
even if you get 1,000 and
goodness.
you're given accommodation, you're okay, really.
yeah,
or 900, I think. No?
yeah. So it depends on how they want to live, because you know, Lithuania, the same thing. If you want to
Yeah.
live large, you choose. You want to live like normal human beings like us, you choose.
We
It depends.
choose.
It depends on what you choose. Now, in processing those documents, most of the time we charge because she was really curious and she was concerned about you guys, and she was really trying to find out why are we really charging in order for we to do this, since we have like a direct contact with the company. I was trying to explain to her, but due to the party weekend and everything, we didn't really dive into it. But let me just explain it on this video. Now, for every employer that we are working with to get an employee into their company, they do what they call the documentation, which is normal for everybody, including your university. They do the documentation. For instance, they provide you what is called the mediation code, which is from the Ministry of Labor, and those things don't just come in like that. They also do the documentation and all of that. So by doing that, the company or the employer usually say, okay, I am going to take so amount for me to be able to do this and put everything together. And also they have to pay tax for you. So here is the thing: after the employer have done all of these things and you decide not to come, you just wasted everything, which is not really good. And we try to find out from the employee or the applicant, are you really sure you can be able to come? So you don't pay. For instance, a lot of people are charging for work permit. We hear 3,000 euros, 3,200 is the least, but we brought it down to like 1,900 because I had to bargain. I have to speak with them because these people are coming from the third world countries and money sometimes is not very easy to come by. So they can pay like a little amount of money. They start preparing the document. Then when everything is done, the candidate can check, okay, is this verifiable from the immigration Ministry of Labor? Once they give a green tick that this is fine, then they can balance up, they wrap up everything, they pay their tax, and they take it up from there. And one thing I want to say about this work permit is that, see guys, it is like the immigration for now, they are really approving, or we don't know how things is going to be like after now.
Yeah,
So I think
they're changing so fast.
Yeah, policies could change, we don't know, but just use it now. So that is it for the work. It's open for everybody. That's a good thing. All nationality can apply as well.
Yeah, also like when I'm thinking like when they don't pay, they are not really great. They don't take ownership, and then they can come here. Somebody has taken you from your country. You come here after 2 months. You say you want to change employer.
Yeah.
How, when somebody has done so much, like all this hassle?
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they need to pay, so that you're like, that's my money.
I cannot just let go of it. Because this is another thing. Oh girl, you're on point. This is another thing that made employers, and they were like, Faith, when we prepare the document ourselves and these candidates come into the country, they use it as a route to enter the Schengen country.
Then they come and disappear.
And they leave. Because each time they are talking to me, this is what they always ask me on the call. are you sure they are coming to work? Like, are they coming to work? Like, they ask me all the time. So I'm defending them. I'm defending my own reputation at the same time. So I'm telling, so that's what we have in our company. Like, those of you that are going to come to me, I'm going to give you a contract, our MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. You're going to see the terms and conditions there.
Okay.
So yeah, of course, it's legally binding. So if you want to run away from the job, you know what is at stake. So all those things help us.
Yeah, you can be banned.
We don't want the road to be blocked for other people.
It's true.
Because I want to share a little secret. I just want you guys to know that most of the companies here, they don't really like employing the black people or this unskilled, like the employers, because of the trust issues they're having. Yeah, like the people coming from the third world countries. If, for example, you're coming from Kenya, Ghana, Nigerian, and an Indian person is coming, or Bangladeshi, they pick Indian and Bangladesh.
Because them they stick.
You understand? So that's why anytime they are talking to me, they're like, Faith, get us Indians, Faith, get us Bangladeshis. And I'm pushing Kenyans, I'm pushing Nigerians, I'm pushing Kenya. I'm like, these are my people, like, it's easier to call, you know, that kind of a thing. They're like, your people, are they going to stay? So that is the challenge we are having. Even if you want to change an employer, like I always tell
there are
people,
ways you can do it legally.
and at least work for a little time, because like, that is why you just have to pay for it. Because if a company just bring you from Africa and come here, or from Nigeria, or from Kenya, or from Ghana, or from Cameroon, wherever you're coming from, and you get here and you look at it and you're like, okay, I don't think I want this job, bye.
Yeah.
A lot of damage on their side, so they don't like that.
It's a lot. But anyways, that's it. See, people have watched, you have listened from the horse's mouth. Stay updated, like, just know what you are dealing with. And also, if you're not interested in staying with a job, then don't waste people's time. Like, can you just be a decent person? Because this process takes maybe 4 months.
Yes.
And then you come, you do 2 months and you go.
Okay.
Or you just come for 2 weeks and you go.
Let me not tell you what happened.
Are you not embarrassed?
The people we started maybe I should be embarrassed on their behalf. The people we started processing for last year, while in the process, the policy changed.
Yeah.
And after the policy changed, documentation process that was meant to take 3 months took 7 months.
God. So if somebody had resigned,
Do you understand?
Hi.
Took 7 months. And now, here's the thing. And now the employer did everything they had to do, provided me with the work contract. I provided the work contract to the applicant. Guess what? 2 of them told me they can't come. They can't make it.
After 7 months.
The employer called me. Faith, should I cancel this mediation later? Should I cancel the contract? And I said yes. As I'm talking to you, they stopped accepting applications from our company.
Oh my God.
So those are the consequences. Most of the time they don't know like the consequences of the action. And guess what? Those candidates didn't pay complete either. So the employer used their money to do the mediation, do all those documents, and you know.
What?
So yeah, those are the things. I know that each and every one of you want to come to a place, but at the same time when you come you don't like the place. But even if you want to leave,
Persevere small. Persevere small.
Just a little.
Finish your contract, then you move around.
Yeah, because most of the time the contract could be 1 year. So 12 months, gather whatever you want to gather at least. If you find something else, you can move. Yeah, that's another thing I want to say before we end the video. If you're coming with another company now into Lithuania and you want to move to another company, you can also move. Guys, let me just state that part.
By the after 6 months?
Yes, you can move if you want to move. But make sure that the company you're going to should provide you a documentation in order for you to be legal in Lithuania. Because if you don't have a new document and you're leaving the one you have, and the current one terminates it, you're going to be illegal. You're going to make life like very heavy and hectic for yourself. So I don't think you guys should do that. So you can be able to switch job as well, but you should give yourself some time, because if you switch job like after 2 months, the new employer is going to be asking you. They will not even accept you like that. Why did you leave where you need to have like a concrete reason to convince them why you left here, because they are going to be thinking, oh,
you will do the same.
Yeah, you do the same. So to be on the safe side, work for a while, get all the experiences you need, and take your time if you really want to switch.
Yeah, so, and go to the next company and make more money. not just this jumping here and there.
Yeah.
There has to be a strategy. There has to be. We cannot just be doing things haphazardly.
Yeah.
There has to be some strategy in place and how to move forward seriously.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thank you so much, Faith.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe, what?
Guys, so subscribe to her channel. She's really doing a great job to make sure she bring you guys up first class information. Because let's assume whatever we said here is not a Google stuff. If you're to Google it, most times you can get like the concrete information.
Yeah.
And I would really recommend you to subscribe and give her video a thumbs up, because once you're liking it, YouTube is going to be recommending it to other people as well for them to see all of these things we've talked about today. And also reach out to her if you have more questions. Make the comment section interactive so she can be able, of course, too.
And I always answer. I always answer to my subscribers. I have specific days I just go and I'm like replying. Even the ones who are insulting me. One guy told me that like Lithuania is full. I'm like, no, you only have 2.3 million, 2.5 million. He's like, yes, but we don't want from Africa and Asia. So what should I reply to him? I thought I should say, well, good thing you are not smart enough to be a policy maker. Like you're just somewhere on your phone in rural wherever.
Yeah, you can reply to them by just copying the Lithuania government 2024 quota that they need and send to him.
But it's too long. Huh?
It's just a link.
Oh.
Copy the link, paste it for him to see that what his government is looking for. They need people, girl. In those sectors, there are no people. They need people.
That's very smart. I'm gonna copy that link and send to you.
Because they need someone to take away the trash. Most of them are not going to work in those.
I saw Ghanaians are doing it.
Yeah, what people are doing the job. They need bus drivers. They've been posting like all over the faces. They sponsored the post. They're looking for bus drivers. Where do you see them? Guys, it is a great competition within Europe right now. All of them are looking for workers.
Yeah.
But we just have to do it the right way. So girl, you just have a response for whoever that is saying that.
I need to give us business. If you give us business, I might join her in her company, because if the documents are many, she will be needing help.
Yes,
and it means more money for me. More money for me means I make myself more beautiful.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you all.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe, please. Click on the notification button. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
I think I like this little life.